the story so far. We've created spaces, we've created zones, and we've now named all the zones according to the particular area of the building that we're interested in. What I want to do now is create a colour scheme that will show me, for example, the different spaces shown as colours. I'm going to clear my interface just a little bit. Let's get rid of the system browser. We don't need to use it in this exercise. And I'll drag my properties palette to the right hand side of the screen. At this point, I'm going to start duplicating some of the views I have. Here I have level 1 HVAC spaces. I'm going to create or duplicate this view, and with it copied, I'm immediately going to rename it, and we'll call this one level 1 HVAC spaces colour scheme. I'm going to do that again, rename it, and we'll call this one zones colour scheme. So let's start with the spaces. What I want to do here is place a colour scheme. From the Analyze tab, click on Colour Fill Legend and place it in the drawing area. This gives me a warning message. A colour scheme has not been assigned to the view. The legend will appear blank. To apply a colour scheme to the view, choose a space type and scheme and press OK. So I'm going to choose spaces, and the colour scheme I'm going to choose is spaces. Click on OK. This has now created a colour fill legend that shows me spaces arranged in a range of sizes. We can edit this colour scheme by selecting the colour scheme itself, click on Edit Scheme, and change things like whether these are visible or the actual colours that display on the screen. Click on Apply and OK. I now want to apply a colour scheme to the zones. So let's open the Level 1 HVAC Zones Colour Scheme view. Just as before, I'm going to go to the Analyze tab, click on Colour Fill Legend, and I'll place that legend. This time I'll get the same message as before. I'm going to click on OK, and this time I'm going to select the colour scheme and edit its type. I'm going to duplicate this scheme. We'll call this one Zones, click on OK, and OK, and then edit the scheme. This time, rather than spaces, I'm going to go for HVAC zones. Let's go for cooling load by zone, and we can add values in here or change what we actually want to see. Click on OK, and this changes our view. So we now have a colour scheme for the zones and also a colour scheme for our spaces.